Team Stannis, man.
The king is a complicated man, but he wants to do what's right for the Seven Kingdoms.
As long as he's ruling them.
He's the one true king.
Yeah, we talked about the season 5 in general. It's a season of changes and different parties colliding, which never met each other. How would you describe it in your own words? Is it really this, or is there more to it? And
no, there's worlds colliding. I think there's a huge transition. You know, if you look back, you know, even look at Tyrion and Jaime. I mean, where they were when we met them in season 1, when they had, you know, their family had everything taken care of and had all the power in King's Landing, the Lannister, and where they are now, they're struggling, and Tyrion is, you know, where he is, and there's enormous changes going on, and power shifts, and power gets given and gets taken away, and it's just really interesting to see how the characters deal with those difficult situations. That's kind of really interesting from a dramatic point of view, and it's because we've also, all of us, including yourselves, have emotionally invested in these people that you're kind of interested to see where their story is going to take them.
Yeah, well, what I really often see in the show is that the creators are playing with our expectations a lot, and that we are prepared for the worst, and sometimes it's really happening, and that's hard. Yeah,
it's very hard to get things taken away from you that you've invested in.
Yeah, but we never know.
So do I.
Are you, as an actor, or were you as an actor looking forward to getting into the action now? Because that was always the person more in the background, advising and like an advocate for Stannis.
Absolutely, yeah.
But now with Stannis, right before the war against the Boltons, your role is going to be perhaps way more active.
Maybe so, yeah, and a lot more dangerous. War is never a good thing. It's interesting where this particular one is going to go, but that's coming up, so I'm not going to say too much about it.
Okay, thank you very much for this. But another thing, because you mentioned war, I feel like the 5th season is now also handling with a lot of current themes and topics. You see the sparrows, the religious fanatics in King's Landing, the uprising in Marine. Is this also a new quality of the show, or it always has been, but it seems like it's more prominent than ever that we deal with stuff that is somehow relatable to what happened in our real world?
I think when art, or when drama, or whatever you want to call it, is at its best, it holds the mirror up to society. And I think that an awful lot of people, you're not the first one to kind of say to me, there's events like in the Ukraine, there's this, that, and the other, the Middle East, all that. It's applicable where people are greedy for power. Power is a very, very dangerous thing, and it should never be given to anybody who wants it. And that's what the show kind of shows, I think, in a way, that powerful people are certainly not happy people. If anything, it destroys your happiness, because if you're wondering, is it going to be taken off? It creates paranoia. It's it's all that sort of stuff. It's a terrible, terrible thing. The power thing is very, very interesting to me. I would certainly say, but it is held up against, people do say, oh God, it's very like what's going on in here and very like what's going on in there. That kind of you sort of take that as a bit of a compliment for the show, that they're beginning to, they're understanding,
connecting maybe some stuff.
I don't think it's not done on purpose. It's part of the drama that George has written.
It's a new aspect, or an aspect I really like a lot about the show. I really like that. Maybe this is also the reason why I like Stannis now so much, because he seems a little bit humble in what he does. That he's not like some maniacal like Cersei or so, because he feels what he does is the right thing, and he has to do it, and he thinks about the realm, about the White Walkers who are coming, and this makes him somehow more charismatic than he was in the beginning.
I agree. He didn't take defeat very well in Blackwater, and
he reflects himself.
Yeah. But you can sense he's got a zip in his step, as they say. he's a lot more confident and a bit more, you know, assertive because of that. And he's good reason to be. I mean, you know, he's a proven battle commander, as I say.
Yeah.
And he all he has to do is keep this momentum going, and we might see him on the Iron Throne in King's Landing as the series goes on, or maybe next season.
Yeah, would be definitely very interesting.
Certainly
especially when another worlds will collide with Daenerys in Marine far away.
Yeah,
coming
that's
eventually over to Westeros.
See, I wish he'd hurry up and get here.
You think they could bond an alliance?
It's possible, but I think that's what she's doing with Tyrion and stuff now.
Yeah, this is extremely interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Two worlds colliding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
interesting.
Very much. Cool. That's basically all the questions I have.
Wonderful.
Game of Thrones. I have just another question because we work for a company who is working with a lot of American TV shows.
Okay.
And so we always interested which shows our interview partners are watching currently. Okay. Besides Game of Thrones, do we have any favorite show you're currently watching?
I'm currently watching. I'm a huge documentary fan. I've been traveling around so much that I haven't really had a chance to get my teeth into something. I'm terrible. I'm still in. I've only just finished season 2 of Breaking Bad.
Oh,
I'm appalling.
Keep watching.
I know, of course I will when I get a bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm sort of a news junkie. I haven't really sat down to any sort of wonderful dramas recently, apart from, as I say, Breaking Bad, and I've got a few of them at home that I've just kind of got or downloaded some stuff from on the Skybox or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've got stuff waiting for me there. So, but I've just been doing so much bloody travelling that I haven't had a chance to kind of chill out and just let's do it.
Wars are expensive.
The war is over.
As long as Stannis lives, the war is not over.
Do you remember the moment when you had this phone call, for example? Do you have to think about it for a moment if you want to really to be part of it?
No.
Or would you even have played the throne?
Yes, I would have been happy to be an extra in the background.
Yeah.
No, it's the only thing an actor can judge on is the story on the page.